start at the corner there.
Oh, yeah.
Then we both do the same distance. When you get to your apartment,
Yeah.
you stop, and when I get to that corner, I stop.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I didn't start mine when I left my place. Like,
well, this way we should have similar numbers.
yeah.
So how's your week been?
Well, I've been working every day, like 78 hours a day.
Wow.
And you're on your feet.
Is that overtime? Do you get overtime for that?
It has to be over 8 hours to get extra time.
Okay, well, I took 31 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
11.64 kilometers. I was trying to make sure that I had a little bit of time. Hi there.
Morning. How's it going?
Good. I was trying to make sure that I had a little bit of time at this end just to get my running legs in.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be jogging down here, but guess not.
No.
You're like me. You like being early everywhere.
Yeah. No, it's weird. Last week when we did the run,
Yeah.
even though my watch was not set to auto pause,
It
auto paused it.
Yeah.
So I checked the app on the phone, and it was not on.
No?
And same with on the computer. So it's just a
Well, I've noticed that with Strava before. It tells you that you ran for 28 minutes, and when you look at your watch, it says 30 minutes. So there must have been times when you were going slower than what they consider running to be.
Well, at a couple of times we did stop to take pictures too. Right?
Exactly, that's what happens. So there's a time when the app's thinking, I don't think he's running, so it stops the clock. And then it says, oh, he's moving again, so it starts the clock.
But remember when I tested walking home from work,
Yeah.
it said 400 meters on the thing, but when uploaded it said 600 meters.
Yeah.
So that's such a big difference.
The longer the outing, the more accurate it is. If it's only 100 meters, you're not going to get very much accuracy.
No.
But if it's over like 10 kilometers, it's probably going to be bang on.
Yeah. So I just got to start outdoor run.
Yep, outdoor run.
Workout resumed.
I've just resumed my workout.
GPS on.
Oh yeah.
Oh look, somebody just slipped.
Where? Oh yeah. They got me then. So did you switch it from e-bike to running this time?
I did.
That's good.
That's another thing. I had that few minutes of walking while we were chatting to get my settings right.
It's interesting how some people must have it wrong. There was one of my friends up island in the Special Olympics. He said he walked 50 kilometers in 4.5 hours.
Wow, I couldn't even run it in that time.
No, that's wrong. And there was somebody else that did 80K on a bike. Like 80K on a bike.
Yeah.
In like something.
6 hours?
Well, no, it was even faster than that. It was like an hour and a half or something.
No, that's impossible.
They'd have to average. Well, no one can do that.
No.
But their friends don't get it. They're commenting, oh, good job, way to be it.
Yeah.
If you would just stop and think, you'd have to average.
Zone 0.
Well, the world hour record on a bike, like on a track, it's like about 52 kilometers in an hour.
Yeah, but that's on a track.
Yeah. So my point is, they're not going to be able to break that record.
No, not on a regular bike.
On a mountain bike in Courtney, like.
Especially not there.
No.
Because it's very hilly.
Yeah.
So next week I get my second shot.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
When did you get your first one?
Oh, about a month ago. Maybe longer. Yeah, 2 months ago.
I'm trying to think when I had my first shot.
I think mine was about 2 weeks before yours.
Oh,
but that's because of the age.
Right. But what I don't get is Sheena, she's going for her second shot next week. And she's like younger than me.
Yeah, but she might have some health issues like diabetes.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the Dove Run, eh?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
Now, how far was that again?
Just over 5, I believe.
Yeah.
But if it's not 5, when you get to your place, you can always come a little bit towards my bike.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, there they are. Oh.
Cute little dogs. Can I take a picture of your dogs?
Yeah.
Especially the one with the glasses.
Time 3 minutes. Distance 0.38 kilometers. Average heart rate 108. Workout average pace
Just
7
an
minutes
excuse to
43
take a
seconds per
break.
kilometer.
Gotcha. What a cutie. Happy dogs.
Auto pause.
I had to take a picture of that dog with the sunglasses. What? Yeah.
That makes a difference. Like,
So we don't turn here, we turn at the next one.
right.
So if I hear zone 4,
Yeah.
I'm going to hike. If I hear zone 3, I'll still be running. Unless you start dropping back too far,
Yeah.
in which case I will.
Zone 3.
I should be okay today because it's not too hilly. Like,
Yeah, and it's also quite cool at the moment. Did you have any breakfast?
Time 4 minutes.
I had a granola, a couple
Distance
granola
0.68
bars.
kilometers. Average heart rate
Alright.
That's enough power
135.
rate,
Workout
like.
average pace 7 minutes 31 seconds per kilometer.
Oh, I thought we turned down here.
Oh, we do.
Do we?
Yep.
We didn't,
It's just when I saw that girl with the dog,
yeah.
I figured, oh, better go round her.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking about where we turn.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about coming early enough to do a lap
Right.
by myself.
Yeah.
And that way I wouldn't have to stop to take photographs while we're running.
Oh, so that's where you'd be
Yeah,
if you do this similarly.
yeah,
Like if you're not, if your bike, you've done a lap, I guess.
yeah. If the bike's there and I'm not, it means that we're both early.
Yeah.
And I took advantage of being
Time 5
early.
minutes. Distance 0.70 kilometers. Average heart rate 131. Workout average pace 7 minutes 8 seconds per kilometer.
I should get a zone 4 quite soon.
Yeah.
I got a feeling I'm in zone 3. Especially seeing as the road goes up.
Yeah.
This is getting hard.
Zone 4.
Yeah. Zone 4. Yep, I
Time
knew
6
it.
minutes. Distance 0.87 kilometers. Average heart rate 133. Workout average pace 6 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer.
6:51. No wonder. I think what happens is I rest the day before,
Yeah.
so when I come out with you, I'm all energized, you know?
Yeah.
I'm all pumped up. But I think what I do is I tend to play between zone 2 and zone 3 running.
Yeah.
Zone 2.
Zone 2, you see, now I run. But if I decided to run in zone 2,
Right.
when it said zone 3, I would hike. Like yesterday, I did Mount Doug,
Wow.
and there were times when I was hiking in zone 4.
Time 7 minutes. Distance 0.98 kilometers. Average heart rate 130. Workout average pace 7 minutes 7 seconds per kilometer. Zone 3.
Up we go. Just about to turn onto Fraser.
Zone 4.
Zone 4.
Really?
Yeah. I can predict when it's going to happen.
Especially when you're going up the hill there.
Yeah, it's not going to go down, is
Zone
it?
3.
No.
It's zone 3 now, but I'm kind of reluctant to start running on an uphill.
Yeah.
So I'll wait till I get just before that white car, and then I'll start jogging again. I was reading a little bit of I was reading an article about the difference between running and jogging.
Yeah.
Zone 2.
And apparently, jogging is an old English expression.
Right, yeah.
It could mean walking, running,
Yeah.
hiking. It's all the same. They call it jogging.
That's what I thought too. It's more an older term.
Yeah.
3.
But the other thing is that that's where I got the idea about when you were saying there was a discrepancy between the distance
Yeah.
on the app and the real distance.
Zone 2.
Well, the same thing with the difference between jogging and running.
Right.
At some apps use 8-minute kilometers.
Right.
So if you go slower than 8, it considers you're either walking or
21 kilometers.
not
Average
running.
heart rate 126. Workout average pace 7 minutes 22 seconds per kilometer. Zone 3.
That was a zone 3 break that I took because you were dropping back.
Yeah.
That's always the dilemma for me.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was a race,
You would keep going.
I would say, leave him behind. I've beaten him.
Well, yeah.
But because I'm recording,
Yeah.
you can't get too far behind,
No.
otherwise you're not there.
No.
You got to remember where this thing is.
But I always think the faster runner always gets the benefit
Yeah.
because they slow up for the slower guys to catch up.
Yep, so they get a bit of a break.
But the slower guy didn't.
Exactly. That's what happened with a lot of the training runs with the Harriers.
Yeah.
Time 10 minutes. Distance 1.33 kilometers. Average heart rate 128. Workout average pace 7 minutes 31 seconds per kilometer. Zone 1. Auto pause. Workout resumed.
Yeah, I stopped to take a picture of one of the local eccentrics' houses.
Zone 2.
Here comes the Jackal Express.
Zone 3.
Yep. The slower Harriers always used to complain about that because the
Right.
faster guys would be waiting,
Yeah.
having a break,
Yeah.
and the minute the slower guys got there, they would take off again. So
Yeah.
the slower guys didn't get a break.
Time 11 minutes. Distance 1.49 kilometers. Average heart rate 129. Workout
See what
average
they
pace
ran
7
to
minutes
Waterloo
23
County.
seconds per kilometer.
In different
Zone
groups.
3.
They had it set up 3 or 4 different groups
Where was this?
when they ran under the YMCA.
Oh, okay.
So back in the day, I was always in the 5 minute per K group.
Yep.
Zone 4.
There's a group ahead of them and a couple groups behind us, which is good because if you were slower one day, you would just drop
You
back.
dropped back into the other group
Yeah,
until you got to the sweep runner, and then you knew you were at the back of the pack.
yeah,
Well, that's the other thing. Somebody else said, what's the difference between running and jogging? And the guy said, nothing really. It's all in your own mind.
yeah,
If you're a 250-pound out of training guy,
yeah,
running at 8-minute kilometers is Kenyan speed. But if you're a Kenyan
Yeah.
running at 6 minutes,
seconds per kilometer.
they wouldn't even call that a run.
no.
Zone 2.
So you always perceive jogging as slower than running.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
the
I
other
always
thing
thought.
that somebody said was, the only difference is once you put a number on
Yeah,
your shirt, that's when you become a competitive
yeah,
athlete. And as a competitive athlete,
Zone 1.
you're no longer a jogger. You're a runner.
Auto pause. Zone 0. Workout resumed.
I got a picture of both the guns today.
Zone 2.
You could say that once you stop entering races, you
Yeah.
become a jogger.
Right.
Hello.
Time 13 minutes. Distance 1.72 kilometers. Average heart rate 122. Workout average pace 7 minutes 31 seconds per kilometer. Zone 3.
They're getting busy.
They do, yeah.
Whenever we go by here, I always smell those onions.
Yeah.
They must be doing hot dogs or something.
I've ate there once.
Any good?
It's good. Yeah, it was a couple years ago when the pandemic happened. I had the eggs Benny.
Yeah, well, I like, whenever I go out to a restaurant, which is not very often nowadays,
Right.
I normally have Eggs Benedict.
Yeah. Obviously, I could try to order something I normally wouldn't cook at home.
Exactly.
See bacon and eggs if you cook at home.
Yeah,
But the eggs Benny, yeah, you could for sure.
you could, but you
But
probably
it's-
wouldn't want to do that much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You wouldn't want to do that much trouble.
Distance 1.84 kilometers. Average heart rate 131. Workout average pace 7 minutes 35 seconds per kilometer.
That should be.
It was interesting that Shannon was saying that she grew, her parents lived on Camrose Crescent.
Yeah, they live in a lot of places. Like,
Ah,
yeah, when you go driving with her in the car.
she was
I
used.
used to live there. Oh, she did though, because when you're renting,
Ah, yeah, you
gotta
move around.
Like,
Zone 2.
and when her mom and dad lived here, maybe 2 or 3 places in the span of like 15 years, maybe.
They were always renting, eh?
Who know that they were buying?
Buying.
But at one time, her mom was into real estate, so she would buy the house and
Zone 1.
fix it up and buy
Time
something
15
cheaper.
minutes.
And,
Distance 1.96 kilometers.
They would flip the house.
yeah.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 38 seconds per kilometer.
Got to take advantage of this downhill, Rob.
Yeah.
Zone 2.
Are they going to make the light? Yep. I was thinking they weren't going to make the light.
They go through it anyway.
They probably would, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the trouble when you get a peloton going like
Yeah.
that.
Now on Facebook the other day,
Yeah.
there's someone complaining they saw a group of those guys.
Yeah.
And they're actually complaining they weren't in the bike lane.
Well, but they were probably riding at the same speed as
Yeah.
the cars.
So I tried to explain to them
Yeah.
the bike lane down by the breakwater
Yeah.
is more of a path.
It's for pedestrians mostly.
Yeah, and it's meant for people that are riding a bike
Yep.
with their kid or grandson.
Yeah, or somebody with a stroller,
Yeah,
or somebody with a dog on a leash.
yeah.
Zone 1.
You know, with those kind of bikes going down there. They keep up with the car.
Yep.
Zone 2. Time 17 minutes. Distance 2.24 kilometers. Average heart rate 119. Workout average pace 7 minutes 34 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, they still haven't been closed down yet. Guido's Cafe. You would think, you would hope they would.
But even Patrick at work says a lot of people don't. They advertise on Facebook and
Yeah,
so as long as they're only doing a few things.
yeah, and they're not trying to steal the business out of somebody who's does it professionally. I mean, I remember one of my first jobs in Victoria was a catering job.
Yeah.
And basically, the woman in Oak Bay had a little kitchen,
Yeah.
and she would cook up hors d'oeuvres,
Right.
and then we would box them up
Yeah.
and serve them, like what you're doing.
Yeah. Like we won't bother handling it. Like.
Well, this was up to about 40 people,
Yeah.
and as I say, I'd only been in Victoria about 2 weeks
Yeah.
from Montreal, and I thought, this is exciting. I got a job,
Yeah.
and the catering job, we had to serve hors d'oeuvres on a boat,
Right.
and the boat was called the Orca Princess,
Okay.
and it was doing one of these whale-watching cruises,
Oh.
but you can book the boat for parties,
Yeah.
and somebody booked it for a wedding party or something,
Right.
and we were there to do the hors d'oeuvre.
Right.
Zone 1.
So we actually got to sail out into the strait. Yeah.
Time 19 minutes. Distance 2.45 kilometers. Average heart rate 118.
As I was saying, it was so much different from what I was used to.
Right.
Coming from a city and then moving to a place where I could go out on the water and see whales.
Yeah. That's the
Zone
one
3.
thing I missed about Victoria.
What?
If you ever moved to the mainland, is be able to drive down like Dallas Road and see the ocean. Like,
Yeah. I wonder what this is.
looks like a long.
A long ribbon of some sort.
Oh, I know what that was from.
What?
They had a tiny parade here yesterday for the. There was one more caravan of cars driving for the grads of
Oh,
2021.
of course.
Sligo.
Yeah, so maybe this was part of the same thing.
There's some stuff fell off the cars, I guess.
Or maybe they had decorations up in the
They
trees.
could've, yeah.
Time 20 minutes. Distance 2.56
That was the last
kilometers.
weekend.
Average heart rate
Since the real
126.
Buccaneer days
Workout
was
average pace
cancelled.
7 minutes,
Yeah.
28 seconds
Some
per
people
kilometer.
decorated their houses in
Time for
different
hydration.
themes.
Well, it's like that place that I stopped to take a picture on Fraser
Right.
of the woman that used to own
Yeah.
that antique store.
Yeah.
She had the Pirates of the Buccaneer
Yeah.
theme on her front window.
Zone 1.
Yeah. Her front yard always has something unique, though, it seems.
Yeah, well, next time I come this way again,
Yeah.
I'll see what she has up for display.
Yeah.
So this is the last little bit of uphill that we do.
For a bit. I remember there's more later, though.
Yeah, Hutchinson is the
Yeah.
one that we take our major walk break on that one. Okay, let's go. I didn't hear a zone 4.
No.
Not yet.
Average heart rate 117. Workout average pace 7 minutes 55 seconds per kilometer. Zone 2. Zone 3.
Road there, eh?
Your favorite junction.
Yeah, well, see, now when I do the bike, I try to avoid that.
Altogether?
Well, no, I go the other direction. Like, I go to town first,
Aha.
and then it's coming back.
So you go over the switch bridge and then you go back on the other side of the highway.
Zone 2.
Well, no, it's the same
Workout
way. The
reserve.
only part I don't like doing if I do the opposite is when you get back down to a Spymont Road,
Yeah.
coming up from the Songhees. I find that tricky to cross there.
Yeah.
She got that little uphill.
But it's, I was thinking about that as well today. The reason they recommend that if you ask by cycle, the route by cycle, it will tell you to go into town because it puts you on the cycle path.
Yeah.
but it adds another 1.5 kilometers.
Yeah.
Time 22 minutes.
But you also have the option of saying the shortest route.
Workout average
Yeah.
pace 7 minutes 59 seconds per kilometer.
Hello. What a cute looking baby.
Yeah.
Zone 2.
Huh, there's another pirate thing.
That was for the
That was for the parade, yeah.
probably, yeah.
It says EHS. What's that? Esquimalt High School? Ah, so this deserves a photograph.
Auto pause.
I think we're going to have to call this episode the Pirate Day episode. I think we're still sub 8 kilometers. Just.
I got average route 19.
You do?
Yeah, but that's average, so like,
Yeah. Now we're probably doing sub 7. At least I
Time
am.
3 minutes. Distance 2.89 kilometers. Average heart rate 119. Workout average pace 7
yeah,
minutes
you didn't
55
have to take
seconds
any
per
block
kilometer.
breaks at all.
Yeah.
Zone 3.
It's the next corner, I think. I'm going to walk a little bit now. Zone 4. I was anticipating a zone 4.
Zone 4.
There you go.
Zone 4.
Yep.
And it goes up to how many zones? 5?
6. Yeah, zone 4 is up to about 145 beats per minute.
Zone 3.
Zone 3 is about 136 beats per minute.
Time
Zone
24 minutes. Distance 3.02 kilometers. Average heart rate 133. Workout
See?
average pace 7 minutes 57 seconds per kilometer.
So mine says 7:57.
Yeah.
Zone 2.
Have you been running more though, right?
Yeah, I think maybe
You had a faster pace.
could be. But I've been taking more breaks.
Yeah.
I've had to catch up with you.
Yeah, so when you accelerate to catch up.
It goes into zone 4.
Yeah.
But that's like fartlek for me.
Yeah.
Like I could take a picture of all this cottonwood and then catch up with you. Don't forget to turn on Hutchinson.
Auto paused.
Hutchinson's just after the national truck.
Workout resumed. Zone 2.
Okay, the Jackal Express is on its way. I'm taking a shortcut, Rob. I'm cutting across the road,
5 minutes. Distance 3.4
I'm doing a
kilometers.
jackal
Average
maneuver
heart rate 126. Workout
diagonally
average pace
across
7
the
minutes,
four-way
55
stop.
seconds per kilometer.
You know, I keep talking about weight and everything else, but I'm probably about 7 or 8 pounds overweight as well. And I notice it most in my shoes.
Oh, really?
My heels getting sore because I'm weighing more.
Time 28 minutes.
I noticed it in my pants. Some of the pants I got can't get on anymore.
Workout average pace 8 minutes,
No,
11
I don't
seconds
have
per
a problem
kilometer.
with that. I have a problem with my joints and my heels aren't used to weighing 133 pounds.
Oh, okay.
They're used to weighing 125 pounds.
Put all your clothes so though.
Oh yeah,
Zone 1.
because the belt will always go below my beer belly.
Yeah.
All right, so we're at the top of yet another hill. Now we get a beautiful downhill. Soon enough, yeah.
Zone 2.
I'm going to do another jackal maneuver here. Take the tangent, run on the other side of the street. This is slightly shorter. But I could take a picture of
Zone
this.
3. Time 29 minutes. Distance 3.54 kilometers. Average heart rate 119. Workout
Keep going,
average
keep
pace 8
going.
minutes 11 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah. It was nice seeing that picture of Tegan on Facebook. I remember her when she was about 6 years old.
She lost 2 years basically.
Why?
Well, because of her track, and these last 2 years,
Yeah.
there was no track or cross country, right?
Oh, okay.
She was one of the top runners in
I thought she.
2009.
I thought you were saying that she missed out educationally.
No.
She was probably a good student.
I would think so. Like,
Yeah. Her dad's a teacher.
yeah. I was on Thursday at Turnbull's. He had a staff barbecue
Yeah.
for all the barbecue, so I went there.
7 kilometers.
We had
Average
some of the
heart rate
former
131.
staff come too.
Workout average pace 8
Yeah.
minutes
I
10
see those
seconds per
people in the
kilometer.
picture. But getting
Ah.
back to the current staff,
But I think the picture of Jeff and his daughter and wife was taken in their backyard,
yeah, I was on their page, yeah.
because I think that was like a virtual graduation.
Yeah.
Anyway, they've missed out on a lot of social life. They've missed out on a lot of the fun stuff. All the fun stuff that we were enjoying when we were in high school. All the grads from 2021 would have missed all of that. Hang on.
Haven't been around the school as much.
Rob, take a picture of me against Mount Doug. You see that?
Is that Doug?
Yeah, and this is the button
That
here on the
is
top.
This one?
Time
Yeah.
31 minutes.
Oh.
Distance 3.75
Yeah.
kilometers. Average heart rate 127. Workout average pace 8 minutes 11
You
seconds
got
per
it, eh?
kilometer.
Good, yeah.
I'm sure you did.
Auto pause.
You're a pro when it comes to
Workout
photographs.
That's a neat little camera, right? In some ways,
So
that's
what?
easier than the phone. Like,
It's quicker because I just slip it in here,
yeah.
and because, whoops, I just forgot to switch it off. The lens has to go in.
So how old is that one? Is that very old? Or?
No, this is only about a year old, if that, because
Okay, yeah.
I broke the other one. Eventually, the little shutter at the front
Yeah.
that protects the lens, it stopped opening.
Auto pause.
Yeah.
Workout resumed.
I have one similar to that, but it's much older. Oh,
Zone
here.
2.
Yep. Jeff's least favorite animal. Jeff. He hates the deer. Yeah. You know what he recommends?
What?
Kill them all, he says.
No way.
Yeah. But he does live in the deer capital of Gordon Head.
Really, like,
He said he saw, without exaggeration, 30 deer in the first half hour of his run.
that's incredible. Never saw them. It
Yeah.
wasn't until they started doing more developing and stuff.
You know what this guy's doing?
Average heart rate 160.
He's flashing out his outboard. He's flushing out the salt water from his outboard.
Yeah.
Zone 3.
So we're now on Lampson, heading up.
Zone 2.
Almost at the top of the hill here.
Zone 3.
Zone 3.
Time 33 minutes. Distance 4.03 kilometers. Average heart rate 120. Workout average pace 8 minutes 11 seconds per kilometer.
Rob's dropped back a bit. Again.
Zone 4.
I walk up that hill every day at work.
Yep.
Like even right down from where the lights are. Because I find it safer to cross there than trying to get across here in the middle of the day sometimes. Because of the traffic.
Yeah, the other thing is you should factor that into your training.
Yeah.
Walking up a hill, it will take you, what, 10 minutes from work to home?
Probably as I take my time.
Yeah.
But when I go to work, I cut down Devonshire.
Because it's slightly shorter.
And I can do it in about
34 minutes. Distance
5-7
4.08
minutes.
kilometers. Average heart rate
Like
134.
as long as they're
Workout
around
average pace
8:30.
8 minutes,
Yeah.
18 seconds per
8:30 to
kilometer.
9, it's good.
Sounds like you got a very understanding boss.
Yeah.
This is going to be a slightly longer audio show.
Yeah. Wow, but then you usually cut it down, don't you?
I can do if I want to. But you never know, something really exciting might happen in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, so that's why you leave it on for now.
Yeah.
Then later on, you...
Then later on what happens is I say, okay, well, it's about time I say goodbye. And then I can take everything from there
Yeah.
to here
Yeah.
out.
Right, yeah.
So that's 3 minutes that I don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
And there's other times when we were on Admirals when I could take noisy stuff out.
Yeah.
Like when the peloton of cyclists went past. Anyway,
Zone 1.
it's not, we're definitely jogging today. That's for sure.
Yeah.
By any definition, we're jogging today.
Yeah. It's sore.
But we have to get more serious pretty soon.
Soon, yeah.
Because you're going to have to do 21K
Yeah.
pretty soon.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably do it tomorrow, but you would
Well, these are sort well, it's
you'd like to do a good job on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Workout resumed.
I just wish I could find a night to run during the week. Like, I could do it, but it has to be in the evening. Because when I get home, I just feel so tired. I gotta sit down for a bit.
Well, you know what, Rob? What we could do is on a day that I go for a hike in the morning,
Yeah.
we could hook up and do a run in Gordon Head in the evening
Yeah.
on that same day.
Yeah.
So I would get...
You gotta figure that's really hard to plan
Time
ahead.
37 minutes.
Because
Distance
I never know
4.36
what time
kilometers. Average heart rate
working
125.
too
Workout
well is the
average
best,
pace 8
like-
minutes 29 seconds per kilometer.
There's just never a set schedule, right?
Zone 2.
But you're talking about something like between the time of 8 and 9.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, well, that would work. I just have to remember to stay awake
Yeah.
and not to drink too much beer.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem. If it's late in the evening, I probably had a couple of beers by then.
Yeah, it's really too bad I didn't
Zone
live in
3.
the old house in Gordon Head. Like,
Yeah.
the other day it was like 7:30 at night.
Yeah.
I said to Shannon, see if I lived on Tampico, I would phone up Carlos and see if he wanted to do the 20K bike. Around there, like or something. So now we're at 4.54.
Yeah, that's exactly right. When we get to the corner, it will say 5. You might have to go down Lampson a little bit. But I'm going to have to go that way a little bit.
Yeah.
You could always come over towards the bike. And then you could be included in the final goodbye.
Yeah.
Zone 2. Time 8 minutes. 58 kilometers. Average heart rate 135. Workout average pace 8 minutes 38 seconds per kilometer.
So now we got a nice downhill to the finish. And there's definitely going to be a stop because we started on the opposite sidewalk, which means that we will have to finish on that same sidewalk. Unless he gets to his 5 minutes. Not his 5 minutes, his 5. Shut up, will you? Shut up. Those birds just wanted to be in on the recording.
Zone 3. Distance 4.63 kilometers. Average heart rate 125. Workout average pace 8 minutes 24 seconds per kilometer.
If I go around this and stop here,
Is that it?
5.03.
Oh, perfect. All right, well, good run.
Okay.
And we have to start working up from the 8K distance.
Yeah, for sure.
There'll be
yeah.
a time when we do this one twice.
Yeah. Or you want in Gordon Head and we do.
A longer
Some
one, a
twice, yeah.
12K over there.
Okay, thanks.
All right, I'll see you, Rob. Bye-bye.